Ladies. There are moments in a season when you can still walk away. You can regroup, make adjustments, and tell yourself that there is always another opportunity. This isn't one of those moments. Tonight, there is no way out. The first time the Mythics faced the Revenants, they found out exactly how dangerous this team could be. The Revenants came forward fast, took control of the fight, and never let go. The Mythics couldn't keep up, and the night belonged entirely to their opponent. Now they get another chance. But the Mythics aren't coming into this rematch with momentum. They are coming off a crushing upset against the Samurai, a match where the pressure kept building until the Mythics finally broke. Red Rorschach has to stop that from happening again. His team needs its captain to take control before the pressure starts dictating their decisions. Tonight isn't about waiting for the perfect opportunity. It's about creating one. Warthau has continued to play well, but playing well from the sidelines isn't enough against the Revenants. His passive approach has placed too much responsibility on the players beside him. Tonight, he needs to step forward and make his presence felt. Big Nate has done his job all season, but the competition is getting tougher. Against the league's best team, the Mythics are gonna need more than consistency. They're gonna need him at his best. Because the Revenants aren't slowing down. Stanky Fangers continues to control the battlefield with confidence and patience, quietly putting together the best siege of his career. He has become the stabilizing force behind a team that refuses to stay down. John from Work has been one of the biggest reasons they've dominated this season. But his last game was different. The gunfights weren't there, the momentum disappeared. For once, the Revenant's biggest weapon couldn't find its target. Tonight, John has a chance to change that. And Goose Guy already proved what happens when the Revenants need someone else to step forward. With John struggling, Goose took on the difficult work and became the weapon Stanky could rely on. No spotlight required, just results. Now these teams meet again. The Mythics know what the Revenants are capable of. The Revenants know exactly where the Mythics can break. There is no hiding from that history. There is no avoiding the pressure. The teams are locked in. The fight is coming. And when the first round begins, somebody is gonna have to take control. No retreat, no escape, no excuses. Mythics, Revenants, The doors are closed. Now, there is no way out.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the FGA Rainbow Six Siege League. We are coming at you live from Crokestone Bank Arena, the Graveyard, for the fourth-ranked Mythics against the undefeated Revenants. Joining me tonight is Juggernaut's captain and our Season 3 kill leader, Day of Fire. Welcome to the booth of...
Huh. Thank you. I guess we're the Juggernauts, not the Juggernauts, but that's okay. Yeah, it's gonna be it's great to be here with you again. And in this arena, brother, what a night we're about to have. I will say this though, it was a brave choice to walk into the graveyard with that samurai kimono on. However, the magenta lipstick must have gone a long way to calm some Revenant fans down.
Yeah, I've been quite the little attraction around here. The Horde just can't get enough of me.
Must be the fresh bowl cut, I guess. Either way, let's move on with this game and take a look at the standings and power rankings through 5 intense weeks of FGA action. Uh, these teams enter tonight from opposite ends of the playoff picture. The Revenants are alone at first at 4 wins, 0 losses, and 0 overtime losses, while the fourth-ranked Mythics are packed into the middle of the quite intense race there for that last playoff spot.
Yeah, win takes the Revenants to 10 points and extends the league's only undefeated start to 5 games. They have a chance to create real separation at the top.
The Revenants are also boasting a 9-win regular season streak. I know Stanky wants to get to that double digits. On the other hand, the Mythics have a chance to change their entire season in one night. A regulation win puts them on 7 points and could launch them from fourth all the way up into second place.
Even just getting a point here keeps them in the running for that last playoff spot. But they're going to have to do it against the team that has already smoked them in week 2. And after the Samurai perfected them last week, if the Mythics still have fight left, the Graveyard is where we're going to find out.
Then let's start with the visitors. Daddy, what are your keys to victory for the Mythics?
First, they need to bury perfection. Learn from that samurai loss, but tonight begins at 0-0. If the Mythics are still fighting last week's game, the Revenants have already won half of the battle. 2. They need to reconnect the myth. The, the calls were late, the trades disappeared against us. Stay within trading distance, communicate the same picture, and make 3 players look like one team again. Finally, draw first blood. An early gunfight will not erase perfection, pardon me, but it can restore confidence and tell the Revenants that this will not resemble either of the last 2 meetings.
Yeah, that is the path back to victory, to the victory column for the Mythics. Leave the embarrassment behind, reconnect, and give yourself something positive early. Now let's hear from the captain responsible for leading that response. Joining us now or shortly is the captain for the Mythics, Red Rorschach. Welcome, sir. He might not be here just yet. Let's see. Getting him in here now. Having some technical difficulties early on. There he is. Welcome, Red.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. The first time you took on these Revenants, it was a pretty tough outing for you and your squad. What are you guys looking to do differently this time around?
We're looking to not get full on pants down, middle of Walmart spanked, and if we can keep from that happening, then we'll be happy.
Shaq, Warthow has been an excellent pickup all season long, but it seemed like he's hitting a bit of a wall. What can you do as his captain to help him break out of the slump he's found himself in?
I think that I need to stop being the wall in front of him that keeps him from getting better. And if I can do that, then the sky is the limit.
So you're saying you're the reason that he's kind of stumbling a little bit here of late?
Yeah, I think that I might be capping him a little bit just with, being a wet blanket and, not being able to finish and yada
Just
yada.
no fun to play with and boring
Right,
to be
right.
around.
Rage quitting, etc.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like you very much either, but thank you for joining us, and good luck out there, brother.
Absolutely.
All right, where are we? I'm kind of lost. Trying to get this game going.
Well, we just heard from the visitors, so it's time to do the next keys to victory.
Okay, let me see if I can pull this thing up. We are scrambling today, folks.
Sorry, the normal production manager's out sick.
All right, well, here, I think I've got the keys to victory pulled up. Go ahead and take it for us, brother, while I try to get this game going.
All right, so John from work's smoke break last game was nice and all, but he needs to get back to the elite standard that he set through the opening 3 games. He was almost invisible against the Psychos. Involve him early and restore that 3-player threat. They need to keep sharing the shovel too. That's the second key to victory. Goose Guy 20 and Stanky Fangers picked up the slack last week, and that is what an undefeated team does. If one player slips, everybody else finishes the job. Finally, they need to respect the wounded. The Mythics are embarrassed and desperate, so do not overlook them or chase highlights. Use the same discipline that built this 4-0 record.
Yeah, if John can return to form while Goose and Stanky maintain their level, the Revenants may be more dangerous than ever. Let's hear from the captain trying to keep that perfect season alive. Joining us now or shortly, depending on if this is working well.
I'm here.
Stanky, welcome to the booth, brother.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, boys.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us, of course. JFW has had a rough outing the last week, but Goose Guy was able to fill in nicely. Do you think it's time to have John take a step back and let the Goose take this team on his back?
Absolutely not. I mean, I'm never going to complain with the outing that we had from the Goose last week, but if the Revenants are clicking on their highest cylinders, everything's going as it should. John from Work's doing the brunt of the lifting. Me and Goose are sitting there supporting.
But you all still were able to come away with a win. So you're saying even though you guys won with Goose taking on that extra burden, you saying that's not what you want?
Ideally, no.
Okay.
Ideally, if John from Work is doing his thing, the burden is not even there to be taken.
Okay, well, let me take this next question. This one is a doozy, brother. The Swamp Report ran a special this week about your new partnership with Locks of Love. And this rather unusual promotion. From what we understand, your ability to shave is now tied directly to your win streak, meaning the longer your streak, the longer you have to go without shaving. How exactly did you get talked into putting your grooming habits on the line for the FGA? And are you prepared for what that bush is going to look like if the Revenants go undefeated?
I'm glad this came up. It was bound to be brought up sooner or later, but yeah, I'm ready to rock it. Let's bring the bush back. 70s all over again.
Well, we appreciate you joining us. Best of luck to you
else?
and the Bush brothers. Good luck, fella.
Thanks for having me, boys. Hopefully everything else goes smooth from here on out.
All right, the storylines are set, and the Mythics are trying to recover from perfection and prove that they still belong in the heart of the playoff race. Redemption walks into the graveyard, and perfection will be waiting. It is time for tonight's starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for your reigning, defending, undisputed FGA champions of the world, the Mythics! Leading the champions, the captain, a graduate of self-taught state, a master strategist, the daddy everyone always wanted, Red. Rorschach 93! Next, the newest Mythic. Representing the University of Kentucky Professional Esports Waterboy Training Program. The most sought-after free agent in the league. The future has arrived. Wartho! And finally, a follower of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Part ninja, part scuba diver, all competitor, a fan favorite, Big Nate 31! And together, they stand atop the mountain, the team every contender wants to beat, the gold standard of the FGA. Once again, your Mythics! And now, making their way to the battlefield, a team built on grit, a team that refuses to stay buried, the Revenants! Leading them into battle, the captain, a graduate of the prestigious Red Rorschach University, a player whose opponents still wake up in cold sweats after seeing his name in the lobby. The one, the only, Stanky Fingers! And next, a man known throughout the league for his professionalism, his consistency, and his amazingly soft hands. The lead spokesman for Jurgens, John from And finally, a man whose journey has become the stuff of legend, recently released from the maximum security confines of Fruitzilla Penitentiary. After serving time for crimes the league still refuses to discuss, he returns tonight, hungry, focused, and ready for redemption! Sky 20! Together, they are the survivors, the fighters, the team that keeps coming back no matter how many times they're knocked down. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Revenants!
All right, we are all ready to go. Opening map is going to be Clubhouse. Let's jump right in.
Let's get it, brother.
All right, so we've had our formal introduction times and whatnot, but let's hear your predictions for map 1. How do you think this is going to go?
Oh, man, I'm still trying to recover from that intro. Let me get the brain working here.
I understand.
I've been thinking
lot
about
of
Getty's
back end.
bush the entire time, or Stanky's bush.
That's a stanky bush.
Stinks. All right, did we get
Not
some
a place you want to be.
ready? Here we go. All right. Predictions, man. The Revenants, they are such a tough team to beat, and the Mythics, they've had a weird season so far, haven't they? They've been good, and they kind of got buzzsawed. I don't know. I mean, also I think John from work is really struggling lately, so that piece is a huge cog for the Revenants, and if they can't get 100% JFW, then I don't know. Give me the Mythics opening up hot
For map 1?
Yeah.
I'm kind of with you. I think this map plays to a more conventional team attack and defense, which is something that historically Shaq has always done very well. There's those standard procedures, and the old Warthog Warthau has been he's a pretty standard operator as well. So I think this map probably favors them
Attackers need to locate
as far
and
as a
defuse the
map
bomb.
goes. We'll see if they can convert, and if John from work will be the John we know and love as of lately.
The interesting bands right off the rip. The Mythics hit Decayed, which obviously you can play that both upstairs objectives, but and then the Revenants with the Blitz, so that they chose to eat the Blackbeard round 1.
Yep, that's right. They chose to eat Blackbeard round 1. They
10
also
seconds left before insertion.
left Mira up, and that's going to be played
5
immediately.
seconds to insertion.
Sorry, they didn't. Sorry, the Mythics in the banning Decayed to keep
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
patches
defuse it.
available and walls from being.
But it's almost
did not.
like they knew the Revenants were going down here first, because Warthow picked what's her face? Ram right off the rip.
Did he? Okay. We have seen a lot of success on the downstairs defense versus the upstairs. It does seem to be a very strong site. So maybe that was anticipating how the league has gone with this map. Either way, it's a good play. Starting drone work in kitchen. Stanky, of course, has his C4 pre-placed and has his Valk cams up there.
He might catch Warthow coming in. I don't know if
He
Warthow
has
knows the
just
tricks.
taken his C4 out off of a pre-placed spot and decided that it was no longer going to work. Put it back in the pocket.
Red is drone down dirty.
Yep. I was going to say attack moving slowly, but Red Rorschach is taking space, knows that Dirty is totally clear, and has just Blackbearded his way through there. Still just him by himself. Warthow and Big Nate looking to take kitchen. Looks like they have had some Rams go off and possibly even C4 go off that did no damage to anyone. Red and John from work are in a little tussle here. Actually, it's Goose Guy. Goose Guy taking big damage, possibly going to go down here in the next second. Yep. But immediately traded off by Stanky, who was in a position that Red was not anticipating.
It's a
all
good,
in all, you'd say that's
it's a good trade.
for
It's
the,
a good trade. Getting the Blackbeard gone is super helpful. Warthow has done a lot of damage to these floors up here.
Stanky getting Big Nate, I guess, through a foothole. Wasn't looking quite near. So we've got Warthow looking to push down main stairs. He's droning now, but sees the Mira and is realizing this is probably going to be a pretty insurmountable task.
Do you think Stanky's calling for the ace right now?
Let's see how he's behaving. Yeah, he's hunting for it, but I don't think he's called the dogs off. He was running out dirty.
Warthow doing his
pings on
best.
that Mira's position. They were trying to get that from above, but not able to make that work. Stanky looking to swing here on this ace. They have pings on him. They default cam is up. Thought there was some friendly damage there, but I was wrong. A little bit of damage on Warthow. Looks like John from work's gonna. Oh, no one. He is going to take too long. Just like that. Good hold.
Did he have diffuser? Surely not.
Last I checked, it was outside of kitchen. I don't think I saw him go outside, but I was bouncing back and forth between perspectives.
That's a good round, good hold out of the Revenants.
It was. Downstairs is a very difficult place to attack. It feels like it should be easier than it is, but it's not easy.
It's really tough. They left the mirror on the table again and to take out the Valk.
But the way that Stanky's been playing on Valk, you gotta think maybe that's the way to go, and just try to come prepared with something like an Ash, which Warthow immediately picks up right away.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
First
bombs
blood
as they
on
can.
that round was Warthau. I did not check to see what time that was, but it was fairly late in the round, probably a minute or so in.
Yeah, that won't do it for the king of the server
No,
bet.
that won't hold, but it's good to know. Gem cache,
Bomb located by
next
attackers.
site on the docket. Interesting. This has been recently our least favorite of the upstairs sites.
This team
Interesting
doesn't.
to see them going here.
This team doesn't really have somebody who can hold a wall, bandit
10
trick like
seconds
you.
left before insertion.
So
Ah.
maybe they.
Don't have a professional,
Yeah.
5 seconds to
especially without the Cade. Without John's crutch, what's he gonna
Attackers are
do?
moving
Yep.
to defuse a bomb.
Probably play Mira, I would imagine.
So it would seem.
First blood was actually a Rorschach on.
Isn't that what I said?
I believe you said Warthau. You may have.
Oh, did I? I meant to say Red Rorschach. I do tend to make mistakes like that sometimes. Hatch open to logistics, and looks like they're going to be completely. No, they aren't. They have an ace. What am I doing? Is no wall denial, so Nate is going to be able to get this wall open whenever and wherever he pleases. Taking his time finding the right spot for him. Go ahead and getting that up. A little bit of an unconventional looking hole to start, but it actually ends up looking better than any ace hole I've ever thrown. He got the whole wall
That's
open. It looks
pretty
like thermite.
good.
Is that all of his ace charges?
should be, right?
thrown? Nope, still has one in his pocket.
You can get a full wall with just two.
News to me, brother.
Oh.
Someone knows how to play ace better than the rest of us.
Kind of.
Warthau and John looking to play a little game here at the hatch without droning out logistics, making sure that it's clear. They're pinging the mirror. Placement to know where that's at for later. And bailing on that attack. Wise choice, no need to throw your life away diving down a hatch. Big Nate is all alone out on this balcony and with diffuser. We do have Red Rorschach coming up main stairs here. Might catch somebody completely unaware.
He's
Might be able to
creeping.
get the mirror. He is creeping. He is slower and lower than I thought he would.
This attack is kind of. Well, here we go. Warthau's in construction right now.
The attack kind of psychoed there for a minute, but Warthau does decide to make a play. Clears out the shield on a door. Allow him to be a little bit more aggressive and force Danky off the angle that he was holding there. Red looking to push upstairs, is about to make his move. Shot default cam and at the landing, looking to coordinate here with Warthau.
You could pick up
Presumably push
Stanky.
around the same time. Stanky's in a weird spot, but that C4 is going to scare Warthau off. Warthau takes the fight and gets domed for it, but good trade back from Red to clear out the stank. But there's no time, and Diffuser's off site.
I didn't
Like
get
that, Mythic ran out of time again.
I didn't get any of that action at all. It was so wild. I couldn't figure out where the attack, the attack
Who was going to push first?
Yeah.
Warthau swung in aggressively and just took the 1v1 versus Stank and landed actually, he didn't get an assist. He did not land any damage on him, so he whiffed a good little bit there. And Stank was able to close it out. And then at the same time, Red Rorschach had pushed up from main stairs and shot a Stank right in the back. And Nate had bailed on the jacuzzi wall and repelled up to logistic hatch, but was just a little too slow in his rotation.
Yep. It's kind of everybody doing their own thing, kind of going all over the place. Kind of crazy.
The attack is not terribly coordinated at the moment. They're going to need to tighten this up if they're hoping to get anything over on the Revenants.
Chat's worried we might be watching a Psycho stream.
felt a little psychotic. Gotta say it. It had very concerning elements of chaos and delay, but without the psycho experience of knowing when to bring it all together.
Attackers have located
Look
a
at
bomb.
Stanky. I don't know if I've ever seen Stanky play a zombie. Oh, you know what? This is round 3. This is round 3.
Oh, yep, we gotta join their comms.
I think we're joining the Mythics.
seconds.
Let me see if I can get
Okay.
that pulled up.
Which are we joining, home team or away team? We're joining home team, so it shouldn't be red.
Put it up.
Willie jumped in our.
Yeah, they're coming in for this stream.
Let's get to that wall, Nate.
Yeah. I'm coming. I wish I had this ability in real life. Just walk up to a wall and just repel it.
Repel instantly. Yeah.
Okay, right here.
Hey, smoke bomb. Sorry.
Left side. That's good. Ooh, that's fire.
Waste of time on me.
You may get the other side too.
Flipping mates.
No,
Smoke
you
bomb.
can.
Sorry. That was my bad.
I'm gonna push from con.
Is anybody in garage?
I don't think so. Let me check. No, no one's garage.
Okay. So they're all in what, cash?
Yep. He's right here on tag.
Reloading.
He's trapped in CCT. Someone's probably red. Okay, I'm gonna just push you this.
Oh, I nicked him on his head. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh my god, couldn't even see him. Yeah, he's just on the bomb, on the door, the wall.
We got 30
one's
seconds.
A. Is there someone on the back of that server rack?
Yes, there's someone in the server rack.
Ah. I gotta go. Nope, dead.
Oh, good.
Good old ace for Goose there.
Well, well, well. Ace
Did
out
we
of.
have the goose ace on the
Are
bingo
you
card?
kidding me?
Tell you what, that did not sound like a team that has a lot to play for.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
I would have liked them to have realized that garage was completely reinforced earlier and had Nate rotate around and open that wall. That would have really helped the attack, just to have another angle to push from. Worthau opening up construction wall was good, but then he
I thought they
died.
I thought it was a fine attack.
Yes,
They just
it
all
was.
lost their gunfights.
Yep, that's right. They lost their gunfights. Apparently, Worthau never even saw Goosey
Attackers
in
need to
his
locate and
engagement,
defuse
but
as many
then
bombs as they can.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
everybody else took tough gunfights. Stanky had Cash locked up on a real tight angle, and
Yeah, I don't want to like. I think they're as a team, they're playing fine. They're just, I know Warthau's struggled lately in just playing ranked. He's just kind of been off a little bit, and Red doesn't get to practice as much. So I think it's a whole bunch of little things kind of adding together.
And Red
10
took
seconds left.
probably 60 fire damage off the rip
5 seconds left.
in the smoke. That was
So unfortunate. It was unnecessary too. If
Attackers'
Nate,
objective is to defuse
Big
the
Nate did it twice where he accidentally threw that smoke.
Yep. That was unlucky for sure.
Let's see if they can get things figured out here on defense, though. I'll give these guys the benefit of the doubt.
Yep. Not
Well-
calling the 4-0 just yet.
They're also running into a buzzsaw of a team. Like, I mean, it's not like this is what the Revenants do. They just run through you.
That's what they do.
The pressure they put on by not doing anything on defense, like they just hold angles, and it puts so much pressure.
They say, come and attack us. We're fortified. You're not. How are you gonna deal with it? And it's intimidating, and no one has cracked the code yet. Looks like no wall denial from the Mythics, and so they're gonna get the wall open good and quick here with the old Goose Guy Ace, both in his operator and the previous round.
John from work was able to pop one of the mirrors, and he's probably working on getting the second. He got both mirrors. That's brutal.
Tough. Oh my goodness, big damage landed on Goose Guy from Big Nate. Just not aware that the mirror was open and ran right past it and took a lot of hits for it. Big Nate also playing like the mirror is not open and gets punished for it. Actually, he got shot from the window.
Changing mag.
They got drone on Red, and he just, I think he finally got it. Stanky was playing off the intel that John was getting.
Nice quick peek from Red. Didn't land any shots, but enough to possibly scare Stanky off. Looks like he's changed construction wall. Construction window, I should say. Without looking to hold this jacuzzi wall against John from work. Make sure that there's no passage into sight into gym, and hope that Red can hold the other angle. Big damage onto Warthau.
But he was still able to hold his position, so good hold out of the Mythics.
Good hold, nerve-wracking finish, but got the job done. Big Nate topping the leaderboard for the Mythics.
Our stream's still going. It's showing. Yeah, we're still good. All right. 1-3. That was, I mean, obviously a must-have, but for morale more than anything. Billy on Bro saying it cut out, stream cut out for a little bit. Yeah, it just seems like it was not meant to be a day for streaming this.
It was not meant to be a day, but we're forcing our way through. Ace ban and the Aruni ban. Not liking those gates. They are rather demoralizing to go through. Great gun as well.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Going to the other upstairs site. Could it be the Mythics have adopted a worst first mentality?
I don't think so. I don't. They're kind of vanilla.
They're kind of vanilla. They don't do the old Walker ways, as it were. So I think we can agree that's probably not what they're thinking. They probably just prefer these upstairs sites.
Yeah.
And they do have Red Rorschach on the Bandit to deny wall entry here.
I can show his perspective if you'd like a
5 seconds
tutorial.
left before insertion.
I
You
don't
can
wanna
watch it
see
back
the
later.
light will be closed.
All right.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
EDD deployed. Stand clear of window.
With the mute, they may be kept from getting this wall. Mute jammer covering the drone hole. John was going to be their way of getting Bandit off the wall. They're going to be denied that.
Place device.
Stinky trying to find it, but he just can't see it.
Yep, there is no angle to it.
He does have an EMP grenade, so he could hit it.
Okay. Big Nate looking to catch somebody at the drone hole, gets punished for it.
It's unbelievable.
I don't
Oh
mind
my-
making an effort. Speaking of big damage and getting punished,
I don't know how Red didn't get that.
or survive, or die, I mean. That is a wild turn of events. Rotero drones coming in from John from work, looking to push people off their position and also inform his team of where everyone's playing.
What did you call them?
Rotero drones, isn't that what they're called?
I had no clue, brother. Stinky just pushed right up Red.
Yep, pushed up Red during an explosion. Without getting the down.
What is
and
going
getting
on?
Diffuser. Great play.
What
from
is
Warthow.
going
What an
on?
ace. Smart play to not worry about finishing off his downed kill.
Yep.
Get the job done. Finish the fight.
I don't know what.
Stanky died from full health from that shotgun blast that on my instant replay looks like it was aimed at his knees. That is very frustrating.
Full health? Are you sure? Didn't take any
He was full
damage
health.
from an earlier.
He did not. Just watched it back on the stream. That was annoying. That's a shotgun pellet that did its job well.
I
But
mean,
pushing
how many clips are in that shotgun? I think it's got to have like 50 clips, right?
You know, I don't know how many clips they pack in a slug these days, but it's got to be a lot.
Got to be a bunch of clips in there. I mean, I'm sure old Duck will
Attackers
tell
need
us.
to locate and defuse bombs.
We got a
I'm sure we'll
2-3.
be hearing from him on this.
We got a 2-3 game here, and we were all doom and gloom.
They've really fought back hard. They've been really gritty wins. Both wins coming down to the wire, coming down to Warthow, doing work himself. And man, he has really showed out.
Yeah, hog from work.
Hog from work. Something unusual on the board here, Day.
Is this the
That
Scopos?
would be the Scopos.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I don't
5
Not-
seconds to insertion.
hate
Not
it.
something we see very often. I love it.
Attackers'
love the
objective is to
idea.
defuse a bomb.
Depending on,
Attackers' bomb
see where
diffuser
he's
has been
left his
dropped.
other self
Attackers
here.
have recovered their diffuser.
Is there any way to see that?
Back in my day, we called it the coffee
If he's left it on site in a safe position as possible,
I don't.
he does. He's got it on A in a very hidden spot or a very protected spot.
Where
he
is
can
it?
go harass people upstairs on the top floor like he looks to want to do.
Where is it? Where
Slow
is he
him
having?
down and run away. He's got it on A.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Yep. It's a great op for this because as a roamer, this site has no good way to roam upstairs and then to be able to get back to site.
Yep, getting back is suicide. Looks like the push is going to be from Dirty. That is where the bulk of the team is, but they do have a fuse that is looking to make a play into kitchen. He's going to see that is free on his drone and take some space and start dropping some pellets here.
As soon as those pellets go down, Red's going to hear it and switch to his Scopos that's upstairs in gym, and he should be able to clean up the goose pretty easily.
Certainly think so. Blackbeard out of John from work, pushing down Dirty, taking space with Stanky right behind him. This is a devastating two-prong assault here. C4's got him a little spooked. don't like that they
They
bullied
used it.
through
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Sometimes the
should've
sound is
just used the
enough.
sound bait. Yep.
There's that
Could've
first
been-
fuse.
Yeah, first fuse goes down, and you're right. Red Rorschach immediately looking to switch, moves to a safe location here to switch. Yep, he's gone. He is out just like that. We're seeing a flank out of him shortly.
Yeah, he already had the gym hatch popped, so he has immediate access to
Yep,
downstairs.
he's already in bathroom,
This is
and he's got the fuse in the hallway. Doesn't know quite where he's at. Knows he's near kitchen. Lands big damage, but almost takes some shots in return. Goose guy peeking the wrong direction, takes a lot more damage through the wall. He's very low health, but looking the right direction does get some return fire.
Red looking to switch back. I like it. You kind of just waste time now.
Yep, he's out. Goose hearing that, I would have considered pushing and finishing that, but he's just pushing down the stairs. Dies to what? In fact,
And a
Nate,
shotgun.
to Big Nate. I did not see the kill for some reason. Kill. Red finishing off the Blackbeard as well. Big plays from the captain.
What is the world is going on with this game? We're gonna get overtime here.
We are gonna see an overtime.
You'd like to see Stanky try to do something here, but it looks like a little KD save.
And you would like to see him try, but we are not having it apparently. He's too much of a coward for that.
You know, Red may not get the practice that everybody else gets, but his mind is still as sharp as ever.
Still has the brain. Yep, that's exactly right. Made a lot of really strong plays. Delayed upstairs, delayed. Switched it back down. Got a very important kill on the Blackbeard. Great play from the captain.
He also, the choice to play, so his off-site, whatever you call it, his off-site robot was not, he was playing on-site. Usually I would play that where I play the off-site, and if things get hairy, I come back. He did the reverse, which was incredibly smart. He was able to give his teammates the support.
Yep, waited till he knew what was going on.
Attackers need to
Could use that to flank late if he needed to, but was on site in case there was a quick push. Well done. Back up to CCTV cache. Man, with how they won that and how close these other two rounds have been, I would have maybe run it straight back.
Not gonna lie, I was reading chat. I had no clue what you said. Chat is complaining about Warthau and Stanky both saving KDs. Underfrog Sportsbook may add one death to both of their totals.
Our leaders are fair and just.
5 seconds left.
I was just opining on their site choice. They've gone back upstairs to cache. With how tight these upstairs defenses were.
Would you have gone
I
down?
would think you'd want to go right back downstairs where they won it commandingly.
It's one of those things though where the Scopos trick's not going to work again.
Sure. But while the Scopos trick was good and definitely aided in the victory, I don't think it won the round for them. I think they would have won that round anyway.
Probably.
Would be the argument I would make at least.
Yeah, probably.
If anyone cared to listen.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I know. That's about right. John looking to get this wall opened up here with canopeners. That is the only breach they have. 2 canopeners. Getting a
Get it open.
weird.
The only thing he could do is because of the mute jammer was keeping him from.
It's a weird angle. He can at least cover sight, but there is no entry through that. I don't believe.
Stanky is in deep.
Yep, Stanky deep. You are correct. Came upstairs quick. Looking to catch someone unaware of his location. Don't believe that no one looking to be aware, at least on how they're behaving. Pinging the mute to get the location on that. Gave his position away to make sure they could get the hard breach on the wall. Probably the right choice, but tough call to not swing on somebody unaware.
Red short arm to C4 there. Got close to getting it there, but
Goose Guy looking to partner up here with Stanky and take main stairs. Big Nate just trying to stall as best he can this Deimos from outside the breach here from the mirrors. Likely going to have a decent success of doing that if he stays on it. Red cleans up Stanky. Goose Guy's still on the stairs, ready to trade it back if he's able to get just an angle, get 1 or 2 shots would be all it takes to finish off Red. Red is aware of him, lands big damage on him. Small damage, pardon me. John from work gets Big Nate. That allows them to take Jim wall if they want to. Goose Guy is in Jim.
You may get a plant going down.
He is in and can plant uninterrupted without landing tiny pellets from range.
Plant going down.
Cleaning up without. No C4 to shut this off. He's going to have to peek it with his gun. Waits just long enough to where the plant has to be stuck or the round is over. And cleans it up. Well done. Again, big brain play from the captain.
He has come to play.
He's come to play and he's using his brain to get the job done.
Looking at the scoreboard, JFW not doing his part.
You know, he's not getting the hours at work anymore. They're cutting him back, and so he's maybe looking for new employment.
I hear a lot of people in Nicholasville are doing that.
You just doxed the entire crew.
Nicholasville, South Dakota.
Ah, of course. Getting another close defensive victory for the Mythics. Revenants starting off downstairs, looking to shake off the rust and get this game back to how they thought it was supposed to go.
I don't even know what could be going through their heads right now.
Bomb located by attackers.
It's tough getting having 4 straight dropped on you when you just dropped 3 straight and felt like the game was presumably in the bag. See a Fenrir out of Stanky. Haven't seen that this season. Is an operator that he used to love and used to play a lot of.
5 seconds remaining.
It's one of those things where you bring it out and I've said it before, but people forget, and then you run into that first Fenrir and you're like, oh, piss.
Oh, that's why we used to ban this operator constantly. Oh, man.
That's a red classic.
Looking to open up the window. Not sure if he knew somebody was there or not, but just about took the head off of Stanky without pushing oil pit. Big Nate going to dirty. They're gonna make sure they have options on this attack.
Oh.
Meanwhile, defenders just play in sight. No need to be.
Oh boy.
Doing foolishness.
I've hit a button that gets the overlay off.
B, isn't it? For me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank you, sir.
Yep, I have run into that 2 or 3 times already this stream. Also, I got my controller working. That is so much easier to stream. I don't know how I managed it on mouse and keyboard earlier.
Yeah, well, it's also easier to play with a controller. You should try that when you play the Juggernauts next.
Genuinely, that might come back to bite you. Sometimes my aim is a tad on the suspect side with the old mouse there.
Boy, this attack is kind of...
It has stalled hardcore. They have got plenty of options, but look like they're going to push down blue fast and hard.
Okay.
Run into a mirror, which is terrifying in this position. But they do have an Ash to take care of it. It does take big damage from the fire that Down for Work smartly popped on him. Did probably 70 damage. putting him into one-shot range for many operators.
Lights on.
But it looks like Red decided that was worth it to get that mirror so they could push down that staircase if they wanted to.
Some
Ying's
Ying-
coming down from
yep.
the hatch. Force players to back off. Possible they didn't get the mirror. I don't see it on my screen there.
Red got it, I believe.
Flash set. Tossing smoke.
John from work putting big damage onto Nate. Stanky cleaning up Red Rorschach. Not a good position to be in with 20 seconds left and no clear entry point. At this point, they've stalled and floundered, and Withow's just got to make a superhuman play. That looked like it was going to be a pretty good flick onto the mirror, but wasn't able to quite get the kill there. Revenants close it out.
And we don't have a single attack victory.
So far, it's been a very defensive-sided map, which is interesting considering how the Frog Giggers League has been pushing towards attacking-sided favoritism.
I think I understand what you just said.
I don't.
The wheel or the dice or the coin has spoken, and the Mythics win.
We'll see. This is a classic. One attack side wins, and the game is over for that. Good lord. I'm gonna
Defenders,
reset.
protect your
I'm gonna
bombs
take a
from
few
being
seconds to
defused by
myself.
attackers.
Regroup, recharge, and we're back. Looks like this is quite possibly go with a one attack side win rather than the all defense. I'm calling Revenants at this point.
Nice. Well, that's worth 0 frog coin if you're right.
Absolutely. And if only I could have said that coherently the first time.
I already took away 500,000 frog coin from your balance because of it.
I am deep in the red.
10 seconds left before insertion.
We don't all have Stanky Fingers bankroll.
5 seconds remaining.
There's a lot of people about to have a lot.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Red with the
Nonsense.
Scopos.
May have happened, yep. Scopos again. Looking to place it upstairs again and leave it there, but in a completely different location this time, possibly. Or maybe he's going to play the roaming Scopos to start.
Let's see what hides. Let's see them hide now.
Oh. Gets hit by the lion scan upstairs. They know where he's at. And he is out. Just like that, he's back on site. Gonna hopefully waste a little bit of attacker time there is the idea. It does not look like the attackers seem to care all that much. Don't even have as much as a claymore on his stairs. Looks like they might have called his bluff. Stock hatch open by the attackers as well. Looks like this might be 2 straight down blue pushes for the last round. Yep, Stanky and John from work have taken the bottom of the landing, and there is no one even close to challenge them. This is free. If they can drone this out and take this space quickly, this could be trouble. Stanky lands a good headshot onto Red.
And that cleans up an entire site.
Yep, and now they have sight. Looks like they're going to nomad off and start the plant. Plant going down, C4 going to be completely wasted. Not a threat to anyone. Stanky cleans up Warthau, and Goose Guy.
What did you
finishes
call it?
off on Big Nate.
You just gotta win one. Sometimes.
Just gotta win one.
All right. Let's see if this stream is gonna work for us.
So, this game has been compared to Mayweather Pacquiao and then immediately compared to more like melatonin versus NyQuil. Snooze fest is the call.
Has your siege frozen?
It sure has, brother. Oh. I am now looking at the map and looking at
All right,
people's
well,
positions.
let's go ahead and move on to the first ad and see if we can fix this.
Yep, first ad break as we remake this game.
In today's world, men are expected to carry everything: responsibility, pressure, desire, all while staying silent. At Cox, Johnson, Peters & Wood, we think that's unreasonable. You weren't built to hold it all in, you were built to release, and we're here to help you do just that. With decades of combined experience and a strictly hands-on approach, our specialists work 4-on-1 with each client to relieve the tension. Neck tightness, emotional blockages, unspoken cravings, we've seen it all. We've handled worse. Our process is direct, discreet, deep. No clipboards, no small talk. Just you, a private room, and 4 professionals who've dedicated their lives to getting men the results they came for. By the end of your session, you'll feel lighter, looser, thoroughly addressed. Cox, Johnson, Peters & Wood. We don't beat around the bush. We go straight to the root and work it until it's resolved. Book now. We'll be waiting. With gloves on or off, your call.
I've got the YouTube stream pulled up. It's at least. I am back and live. Welcome back, everybody. We were just talking about how those are some fine-looking therapists or lawyers. It's kind of hard to tell.
Well, I let them touch my body is all I'm going to say.
Okay.
All right. Ready out of the Revenants?
We're getting Consulate, which seems to be Revenant's home away from home.
Here we go.
And I have to see what happens here. Revenant's starting out on defense. We're getting requests for more action than game 1. I have some unsatisfied members of the audience there. I'm sorry to hear that.
You know, it wasn't for it going to 9. For some reason, there wasn't very much action. It seems.
It's because each team ended up with a rather psychos-like attack. There was very little action until the very end of each round. Like, we had some exciting, 1v2 and 1v1 rounds. But they just, 2 minutes of inaction, 2.5 minutes, I should say, of inaction, tends to put our ADHD brains to sleep, apparently, in this audience.
Well, let's hope this one's better.
To locate and defuse bombs.
Let's hope. Stanky immediately jumping back on his band baby, the Valkyrie.
I gotta say, I am so sick and tired of calling this map. I have called this map so many different times. I'm not gonna say that this is what John does. He goes over here, he does that every single time. So sick and tired of it.
He does do that.
Billy's kind of upset about the psycho slander.
Couldn't care less.
Okay.
Grow a sack, push a little quicker, boys. But also, you know, win less games, so,
5
you know,
seconds
okay.
to go.
Hard to
Attackers
argue
are
with
heading
winning
out
from
to
the
defuse a
Psychos.
bomb.
It is just an interesting way to play. Nice little divided attack looking to present itself here from the Mythics.
Trying this window, I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna try the window. We're gonna get a fuse charge in quick. It's gonna get immediately zapped and not get any pellets out. And Nate's gonna have to put another one on there to clear any utility if he was trying for that.
Any chance he understood what just happened to his fuse
I
charge?
was hesitant to make a comment there, but I think chances are low. Fuse coming in off the other window in sight here. Clears up probably next to nothing. They're not a very utility-heavy crowd here.
Aside from the
These guys-
Rooney gates and the Valks.
Yep. Aside from that, looks like Goose Guy successfully able to scare off Big Nate from sight window. And no more of that. Red Rorschach is still just droning. He is not so much as prepared where he's going to enter the building. Warthow as well, he is possibly going to drop Skylight. It is safe for him to do so as it's been castled off.
Do they have anything to clear these castles?
They have 2 grenades and 2 can openers.
Red's coming up spiral right now. Here's the almost 2 minutes in our first interaction.
Yep. John from work looking to catch some toes here. Might be able to land some decent damage on the Blackbeard.
Oh, Blackbeard can just charge through.
That's horrifying.
Who knew? Apparently Red.
Red knew, and John from work might not have known, or he might not have played that how he did. Does end up all the better for it. Lands a good 50 damage onto Red. Takes none back himself.
Ooh, what a C4 throw out of Stanky.
Yep. Does good damage, but not enough to be of any real concern. Might not change even the amount of bullets it would take to finish this Blackbeard off. Doesn't know the Warthow is in there, possibly. Getting the plant down, no one calling it for him.
He has no clue where it is. He's got boys on cameras though, so this
theoretically they should know where he is. Valkyrie and all. We seeing pings from his perspective?
Nope. Warthow does not see this flank coming.
He hears him. Does hear him on his right, knows his C4 is gone. And manages to pick up a very difficult kill.
Yep.
From his perspective, Stanky was flying around that corner.
Ace out of
Well
Warthow.
played by Warthow. Another ace. Well done, a very good attack. All things considered, in the last minute, that one really came together. Unlike their previous pushes that felt disjointed all the way up to the end, they grouped up and then had a nice little split attack with Warthow coming and making use of his gadget, having stolen an Aruna Gate to get a really strong flank.
Mm-hmm. They timed it perfectly with Red coming in and putting pressure on Goose, and then Warthow being able to clean up his kill, Goose, the kill on Goose. Yeah, good attack.
Love to see it after the kind of mediocre attacks we saw from both sides last map. Love to see someone come in and show us a little bit of competence there. Revenants, however, saying it's not going to happen twice. We're going right back. Not seeing the castle this time around, though.
Yeah, I don't know. You wonder, like, if I was attacking and I knew that the castle wasn't there, I would be going through here. going through office now. So maybe
Uh-huh.
maybe that's part of the plan. Maybe well, they've done mini castles, I guess. They've
10
barricaded.
seconds to insertion.
As much as the castle is definitely another thorn in the side
5
of this
seconds remaining.
office, in threes it is very difficult to attack through
Attackers'
office
objective
because
is to
there's
locate a bomb and defuse
2
it.
exit points.
Yeah.
It's a bottleneck no matter how you cut it. It's very difficult. Looks like the attack is starting. Well, look, they're rather disjointed beginning here. Nate's looking to clear some utility off of site window and gonna move over to Red's window and try to do it there, but Red's already opened it for him. No fuse charge for you, sir.
Threat mine out.
Shall go ready. Set. Banshee deployed.
Cluster charge deployed. Breaching cluster charge.
Oh, Stanky made it.
My. Oh,
Oh,
he got out. I thought he was gonna eat big damage from
how
that
did he
fuse
get
charge as
out?
well. He shot the charge, so it only fired 1 or 2 off. John picking up Red from the vending machine flank. Brutal. Red did his job, though. He does have walls open. I'd like to see your captain stay alive and get some more kills, but as far as his operator's role, it has been completed. Without still droning outside the building, trying to collect all the Malusis and Fenrir's and Thorns that he can, just to make this job a little bit easier for him.
You know, it's. Do you, if you're the captain of, if you're Warthau's captain, do you want him spending 2 minutes on drone?
If I'm still up, I think it's a very good thing to do at this point. I think Warthau needs to be taking space and making his presence known.
Attackers have
Yeah,
located
there's
a bomb.
nobody in the building for the Mythics right now.
Yep. He's making his entry easier, but he's got a 20-second run just to get to where anywhere it matters. He's got two barricades on the shortest route and 3 barricades on the longest route, which he's taking.
Big Nate looking to do something over there on yellow, though. He's going to have to run into Stanky.
And does have diffuser, too. It's going to make life a little bit harder, even being split up without diffuser.
20 seconds left, and Stanky and Nate's moving on.
Warthau hopped on drone with 20 seconds left, just checking his hull, making sure that's clear, not dying to something stupid, but it's time to swing or be swung, my friend. Does pick up 1. Stanky cleans up Big Nate, and that's diffuser down, and I'm sure they're aware of it. Warthau with nowhere to go.
I don't know how.
Just a suspicious wallbang from our boy from work. Side, he's right there. Okay. Might need to have the league do some investigating.
I don't know what to say.
Well, I think we move on for now. We'll just have to keep our eye on that in the future.
Not John. Not our John.
Not John.
Anybody but him.
Oh, it is time for the hot mic segment.
Okay. That'll give me a chance to recover from.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Even if they steal your gate, we still hear them when they try to go through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Want to grab hatch?
Do we get these?
Attackers have discovered the location of a
John
bomb.
does something special with those. He likes to leave one and leave one soft or something. They will bring the fuse, so careful of that.
Ready.
Reinforcing wall.
I'll try to stall
10
Ken
seconds
a
left
little bit.
before insertion.
put one of these at yellow. Just
Laser gate in position.
They're out of breach.
Cheer.
Laser gate in place.
I'm gonna barricade the back, like the very back door, just to see if, just in case they start coming from this side.
Bravo stone gates.
We got wall.
I got a shot on somebody, but I'm not picking that against. You main or you spiral?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put a rotate in this little between cubbies.
Great work.
Just so I can get back
Piano,
inside.
entering piano.
Idle.
One piano, then one this window. Fuse.
In the hatch. Nice.
Froze it for a second.
Yeah.
They know I'm up here, so I'm just gonna try to stall.
Definitely above the hatch.
I'm creeping down yellow.
They drop hatch? No.
Not yet.
You were yellow, right, Getty?
Yep, I'm yellow.
Spiral.
Four.
Spiral Bravich is in the hall.
Yep.
She's going towards side.
Grabbed hatch.
Can you jump?
Bravo dead.
Okay. Then that's the hatch.
I ran out of bullets. Play time.
Fine. Just ring the roof here. Nice.
Oh, you said screw the time.
Yep.
Nice.
I was in too close, too deep.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Oh man. What a round. Another nail biter at the end. Gonna need you to unmute your microphone there.
Ah, I see. Yeah, intense round. It's hard to get a feel for like the entire the flow of the round without seeing the Mythics perspective because of the hot mic. But
yep,
pretty intense.
It was interesting. You know, there was a lot of time spent just waiting on angles. If the Mythics had when the captain left after Big Nate got destroyed there, they left diffuser down there, and that really hurt him in the end. He could have possibly planted deep in kitchen.
Attackers need to locate and
if he had diffuser, like that option just was not even available to him because they left diffuser outside.
Bomb located by
Yeah, I don't know if you were watching when John picked off Nate, but it was just Nate sticking his big old head right in the line of sight of John. Is just kind of dumb.
Just put it right in the reticle.
Yep.
No, I was not on that perspective at the time. I was on a top-down angle.
10 seconds
Kind of
left.
scouting around, seeing what was around. Thank you did a great job wasting
5
time
seconds
upstairs.
left before insertion.
And you know, it's hard to
Attackers are
argue with
heading
how
out to
he's
defuse a bomb.
performing, but I think Warthow is droning too much on attack.
I think so too.
He's getting kills, but you know, at what cost? He had one one really good round where it all came together in the end, but it took him too long to get moving.
I was going to say
He
something.
was droning solo. It's not like he was droning Red Rorschach in either. It
Yeah.
was it was droning for himself, which is fine in threes, but you gotta take space.
I wonder, you know, I don't know how to say this. You have a third player, and maybe for the Mythics, maybe Nate might have a. It might be worth it to have him be droning in that much, you know.
Have your highest calibered guns pointed in the right direction.
Yep.
Yeah, that's something to consider. Looks like Revenants have said, screw your wall. We're just gonna go down staircases and doorways. Not a sing. They do have 4 can openers, but they're ignoring main wall. Looks like the push is gonna be coming down spiral with possibly fuse charges to support them.
Red is here to deal with it. Yep.
Yep. He's here to make sure that at least the fuse charges don't really get rolling. But Stanky is taken all the way down spiral. Without is nearby and looking was looking the right direction, so he's seemingly completely unaware.
Make it
His
all.
phone is buzzing. Gonna let Stanky know roughly where he's at. Without picks up Stanky, who is taking shots at Big Nate through a hole he'd made. Well done to really stall this attack out. We'll see if John from Work's going to be able to pick up this trade. It's a rough idea where he is.
Big Nate's about to walk into. Oh.
Walked right into the DMR there. And Warthow is just being harassed. Somebody just keeps calling his phone. Without cleans up John from Work, leaving just Goose to complete Warthow's ace again.
3 of them.
Get the man off cams. Get the gun up. Point it where it needs to go.
2-2.
About that, had to mute my mic there, and dogs were acting up.
Hate it when they do that.
No ban from the Revenants. Probably could not decide in time. I don't think that was a flex.
It usually is in the flex. It's happened to the Juggernauts recently. Come back to bite you.
It is unfortunate. Really hurts because even if it's just indecision, just picking somebody, getting somebody off the table is of value.
Well, we have some threats in the chat.
Some threats of...
I believe, is that Jamie Anal-Eel? Anal-Eel?
I'm good on that. That's all you, brother.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Big Nate picking up the castle. Gonna get his utility down. Good guaranteed contribution. Love to see that.
10 seconds to insertion.
Camera in position.
5 seconds to insertion.
Looks like we are getting a commando out of nowhere. Late night commando.
Yeah, I heard he was under the weather. He may be off work tomorrow.
Camera feed up and running.
All right, so the Revenants attack looks like it's going to be bathroom, spiral, maybe yellow wall, which is soft. Seem to be grouping up together, just thrown out to see what needs to be done. And yes, I can confirm, old Billy on bro, I do love going late night commando.
Golly, are you completely naked right now, or you got some tidy whities on?
I'd rather not say, because neither of those are correct.
Well, that's a shame.
Neither of them are that far off. Looks like they're not prepared to deal with these castles, just meleeing Spiral Castle down. Put a lot of hits on it. Did take some shots at his toes, but none connected, so he's going back to finish the job, gets it done. Without being punished for it is wild.
Ooh,
well, I say that, he did get punished for it.
Thank him.
Thank him. We're looking to take the fight to John from work.
I'm not sure what he was doing. He just wanted that fight, I guess.
Just thought he had the advantage there and didn't quite get the job done. Wasn't a bad effort. John from work does get cleaned up by Big Nate from, I guess, an unexpected flank. I wasn't looking there.
He was probably hiding in the vending machine.
Yeah, maybe so. Leaving just Goose. Big damage landed on a Worthau. Nate on his flank. Not looking to push necessarily, though. Down to Nate and Goose.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to lock him down with the line and get a plan off. "20 seconds left. Lots of time to work with for Goose here.
Nate able to set up and establish an angle. That's what Nate does best, is when he can just line you up. But Goose Guy cleans it up with a well-placed shot.
What a grenade. Like,
grenade just to get Nate a little bit uncomfortable, get him shifty. Well done.
Yeah, really well done.
Wow, great shot. Knew the only place he could be was there. It's the only safe place after where he was last seen. Good play by the Goose. I'm not going to lie here, brother. I need an assist out of old Worthau.
Oh, do you? Does he not have one?
Indeed. He does not have one at all.
Oh, boy. Does Big Nate have one?
Big Nate has multiple.
Okay.
Everybody else has 2 or 3 to my memory, but Worthau has cleaned up all of his kills or not touched anyone at all.
That's wild.
And it's gonna wreak havoc on my.
You know, with the potential Revenants victory here, chat, go ahead and get your votes in. Your options are John from work.
Man, they are gluttons for choice here.
Reloading!
Looks like the Mythics are just running it back. Red Rorschach electing to switch off the Valkyrie because it's banned. I guess he didn't elect. I should look at the bans first. But otherwise, same setup probably coming out.
10 seconds.
Same operator choices.
5 seconds left. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
All right.
I've seen the snake out of John from work here. Made sure it's guaranteed to make it into overtime, and just a brutal operator in threes in particular.
I hate. Maybe they didn't see the castle, but
they're not.
Man, they just didn't bring anything again.
They have 3 grenades and the ability to pick up more grenades, but it actually looks like they've decided they're not going for it.
They have fists, and Stanky loves fisting.
Looks like they've just decided they are stacked up heavy on this window. 3 guns peeking this window, waiting for, I guess, a line scan, a grenade to come out, and people to swing in and make stuff happen.
Oh, I thought Stinky was in for some
Bomb
reason.
has been located.
As the beauty's in position. Let's find those sheep.
Smoke gonna force them out, gonna really make this play hard.
They're off of it completely.
I think that was a good choice. It was a very good
Yep.
pivot from them, pushing up yellow fast. John was able to call that top of yellow was at least clear on his scan from earlier.
Look at this goose droning for the captain. This is what.
Yep. That's what we love to see.
Yep.
Drone's Red Rorschach gets the drone and relocates, making sure he's trying to be as unpredictable as possible here.
Loading new magazine.
Minute left.
The beauties are in prize.
No real progress has been made. We've actually stalled quite a bit. A complete pivot over to Spiral. Grenaded to get the castle barricade down, and they're gonna push this way while all the defenders are looking the opposite direction.
Goose has stayed though on yellow, which is a great flank opportunity for him.
Yep. Big Nate holding an angle that Stanky's about to push through. See if he has any intel, if John's able to ping Nate for him. Oh, timing got him.
Plant's going down.
Without cleans up. Big damage on John.
Yep.
I'm not getting my assist out of Warthow. He's got to close this out for me and push us to overtime.
It's not in a great spot. He's cornered with diffuser down.
Diffuser down. Has landed big damage onto John, but odds are not in his favor. He's gonna get shot in the back.
Golly, nothing he could do in that situation, but sorry about your money, brother.
Good. That's a big loss. I may have put big on that. I can't remember.
Revenants
Put
get the
100,000 on something.
Revenants get a 2-0, no point out of the Mythics. That might loom heavy as the season goes along. All right, see what everybody. We're getting John in here, so let me do a few things on this side. Revenants win.
Here. Welcome, John. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Let's
kind of a slow start out of you, but you really kind of picked it up these last couple of rounds. Made sure your presence was known. What'd you do to kind of get back in the zone?
I finally came back from my smoke break.
Let me see. I have some questions for you. Let me just figure out which one I want to ask you. What's harder, clutching a 1v3 or getting your wife to understand that the store can wait until after the match?
I would have to say clutching a 1v3.
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead, Ike. I'm looking for some more questions here.
I was selfishly scanning to see if Warthow maybe got an assist in the very last round, and was not thinking you had questions pulled up. I turned my brain off.
That's okay. Well, John, do you have anything you'd like to say to chat? Let me look to see if chat said anything.
Just thanks for supporting and watching the Revenants.
Okay. Well, next time we'll get Al in here, I guess. Thanks. See you, John. All right, get us out of this mess, Ike.
You know what? It was a technical challenge to get us into here, and had a few slip ups and bumps along the way. But you know what? As a great man, Red Rorschach once said, "Keep frogging."
Keep frogging.